Powers. I don't think it's within his powers. It's for the judge to decide.
Okay, so would you want the lawyer moves to do? Are you seeking an out-of-court settlement with the federal government?
It's them that is holding me. They should tell me what they want to do with me.
No, it's a direct question. Sir, are you seeking an out-of-court settlement with the federal government?
I can't seek what I didn't initiate. They are the ones that kidnapped me and brought me here. So it's whatever they say that will happen.
But your lawyer is trying to move Section 17 of the Federal High Court Act, which calls for negotiation. Are you in line with that?
I reminded the judge of our powers.
I think it's the judge's powers. I don't think it's within his powers. It's for the judge to decide.
Okay, so would you want the judge to decide that?
Yes. It is up to her discretion to do that.
Okay, but now she has sent you to the AGF. So how would you explore that particular position of the court?
Well, the prosecutor who is prosecuting by fiat is not opposed to that. He too said we can go to AGF, and we are saying AGF can also come to us. That's correct. So that means they are open to the prospects of reconciliation. That's what the law says.
Okay. He's actually quoting the law, what the law says.
Yeah.
Okay. Not me.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on whenever you are watching us from. It's another nation of politics on the street. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Now, Nnamdi Kanu was in court yesterday and he said he would negotiate, that it is likely, there are rumors that it is likely he would drop the Biafra agitation to negotiate his release from the federal government of Nigeria. How can you react to that, sir?
Although I know that Nnamdi Kanu was in court yesterday, but that did not permit me to go through other platforms to know what actually happened. But I, Mr. Parajeni Okokonde, to my own understanding, as you said now, that there be a negotiation, maybe for Nnamdi Kanu to drop agitation of Biafra and for him for his release. To this extent, or whenever, I don't think that Nnamdi Kanu will come so low to drop agitation for his freedom. I don't think that he can descend so low to drop Biafra.
He can descend so low. Can't he negotiate his release? He has been there for some couple of years now.
Yes, he has been there for some couple of years. Moses was 40 years in Egypt before he returned.
Stop comparing Nnamdi Kanu with
Nelson Mandela was 27 years in prison.
These are two different men who have two different ideology.
No, the same ideology of Nnamdi Kanu is the same ideology of Moses. The same ideology of Nnamdi Kanu was the same ideology of Nelson Mandela. All of them was to emancipate their people from bondage. I'm still saying, I don't think that mazi Nnamdi Kanu can descend so low to drop the agitation of Biafra. What remains again? What remains again?
There's still a long way to go, sir.
There's not a long way to go. God have used someone to facilitate those things he's supposed to do. If he's outside, and the God that secure him, they did not kill him in Kenya, will secure him until he come out. Now, I don't think that negotiation will be dropping of Biafra. I don't think so. It can never happen.
What if it happens?
Even if I thought he dropped Biafra, remember Owazirike dropped Biafra for his release. Where is Owazirike now? Even Nnamdi Kanu, peradventure, by pressure that mount on him, or by human nature, he cannot continue anymore. Drop Biafra. Biafra have already continued with someone.
Biafra has continued with someone.
Have already continued with someone. If he drop it, like Owazirike, but which I believe is impossible for him to drop. I believe that it's impossible.
Why are you so confident that Nnamdi Kanu cannot drop Biafra to negotiate his freedom from the DSS custody?
Now, why I am
Do you know what he's going through? You know what?
Okay. Why I am so confident is what is going through now is not more than what he have gone through in Kenya. Do you know what he passed through in Kenya?
What did he pass through in Kenya?
That Kenyan government to say our hand is off. Nigerian government, come and carry your property. Do you know what he passed through? Do you know how many times he died and God wake him up? The same God that wake him up, the same God that wake him up, is the same God that holding him in DOS. Do you know how many times he has fallen sick in DOS? I mean, in the DSS, sorry, DSS custody, and God will still heal him and revive him. Do you know how he managed to escape Operation Python Dance? Can anybody escape Operation Python Dance? Has not become escape. It's the hand of the Lord. So I don't think that Chukwu Kiki Abiyama is calling. We allow him to denounce Biafra unless Kanu himself willingly, because this life is a matter of choice. We are free moral agents. We can decide. Everybody has his own destiny, his own hand to decide. But God will show you the way to follow. That's all. Okay, look at it. Do you know how many times federal government have promised Nnamdi Kanu, even vice president, even oil blocks, to drop Biafra? Nnamdi Kanu said no. Is it now that he has passed through all the hopes? Is it now that we have almost reaching the end of the tunnel, so that he will see light, that he drop Biafran agitation?
Did you listen to one Nnamdi Kanu said yesterday? He said the federal government is the person holding him, and it's like that he can negotiate.
Now
on negotiating, what does it mean?
Now,
in the court section, the federal government will give him a juicy offer. The federal government will not promise him money. The federal government will only tell him to drop this agitation. And if you were in the shoe, won't you drop that to negotiate your freedom?
You see, negotiation have so many ways. We have so many negotiations. But as you said, number one key negotiation will be Nnamdi Kanu to drop Biafran agitation. The federal government will hold that one tight. And they will promise him that if he drop, if this issue of dropping Biafran agitation come up, they will promise him, if you drop, then we will restructure Nigeria. And let everybody have his own autonomy to control whatever they have. And we will put Fulani herdsmen in control, because Fulani herdsmen are killing and marginalization of Biafra, humiliation of Biafrans are one of the things that prompt this second agitation of the restoration of Biafra. They may say so. That's one file. That's a file of his own. Then they may say again, if you will not persecute Nigerian government, if you not carry Nigerian government to ICC for kidnapping you, for torturing you, for denying your right, if you will not do so, they will release you. And then they present again for him and tell him, okay, now, if you agree, we will release you and give you presidency maybe in 2027 or 2032. They may say so. And all this voting will be under drop Biafran agitation. It will be under drop Biafran agitation. So now it's left for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to do what he wants to do. But remember, if Nnamdi Kanu drop Biafran agitation now, I think it will be the highest humiliation of Igbos. It will be the highest humiliation of the entire Biafran people. Now, the people that want to hold on captivity may be rejoicing. And we said it, that these people are not serious. That these people are jokers. Then DOS will be happy because they have succeeded. by trashing Biafra into dustbin.
So don't you think Nnamdi Kanu is doing that for his own freedom? Because he might be tired of staying in that custody, and at this point it doesn't matter whatsoever anyone is saying about the Biafra agitation. His own is to be freed from the DS custody. Now, do you think that mockery will go a long way because he chooses and wishes to drop the Biafra agitation?
And that's why I say it's the highest humiliation.
From who?
Both him and the Biafrans. I'm telling you honestly, even if I become the president of Nigeria tomorrow by dropping Biafra agitation, still people will look at him as unstable man. People look at him as unstable man. Therefore, I still have confidence in him that they may negotiate, but he will not drop Biafra. Okay, now they may negotiate that he may come out and go to exile. And never talk of Biafran again. Let him go to exile. Like Oliver Tambo of South Africa, the best man, the right-hand man of Nelson Mandela. He was arrested with Nelson Mandela. But I think in that 80s or early 90s, when he was about to, people are talking release him. They entered into negotiation. He agreed to go to exile, but not to drop abolition of apartheid in South Africa.
Okay.
He did not agree on that one.
He did not agree on that.
But he agreed to leave South Africa. But the more people are seeing him, the more people are rising up to fight for Nelson Mandela and to fight for ending of apartheid in South Africa. So it may be in that way. But all this we are saying is a suggestion. Until when Nnamdi Kanu come out himself and start entering the negotiation. Okay, now they will do it out of camera, closed door negotiation, so that people will not know at the initial stage what was going on until they finish. Okay, that's number one. Number two, another issue. They may go and give us robots, Nnamdi Kanu robots.
Why would they give you robots?
Nnamdi Kanu robots. They could become and say, this one they have said, Nnamdi Kanu escaped. Who knows really what happened? Whether the Nnamdi Kanu we are seeing now, whether it's a robot or not.
Thank you.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. You've listened to our guest who said Nnamdi Kanu would not negotiate to drop the Biafra agitation, that the Biafra agitation has come to stay.